Good evening. My name is Hadi Abdullah, and I'm talking as behalf of project team number 8 of Semantic Web class. So our project is ontology-based querying and sorting in an e-commerce website. So basically, what we have done is we have created an e-commerce website, and we have incorporated it with RDF triples for searching and sorting. For RDF triples, we have added triples. We have uploaded the triples in Apache Jana Fuseki, and Apache Jana Fuseki is basically a semantic server where we can add and involve semantic web. So my role in this project was of the project lead and the semantic architect. So basically, what I did was I used the semantic web stack, RDF, Turtle, SparkQL, and Apache Jana Fuseki, and I designed three separate ontologies. So the three ontologies were product ontology, user ontology, and service ontology. And what we did was we represented all this information in TTL files, and we integrated it with our backend of the e-commerce website. So basically, what a project does is sorting in an e-commerce website with many database, with many datas and many products. By using the semantic data, it is easy for the users to search and sort for the products according to their needs. When we use a regular database like tabular format, like JSON based database, there is a high chance that there is a high chance of lagging, and there is a high chance that they won't get the desired product. So when we use the semantic data, searching and sorting becomes a little bit faster and efficient. So that's the main objective of our project. So in our project, we have two portals. One is for the vendors and one is for the customers. Um, so the vendor portal basically helps the vendor to update new products. Tell them about the stocks. Tell them about the sales. Basically, provide an overview of what's happening in the e-commerce website. And after that, we have the user portal, where so basically it's just an e-commerce website where they have the products where they can add to cart, where they can add to cart, and where they can do basically all the stuff that a normal e-commerce website can do. But here we use semantic data so that the searching and sorting becomes way more efficient and faster. So to for you guys to understand, or for you guys to take a deeper look, we are sharing the screen. We are sharing the screen to provide a view for our e-commerce website. I'm hoping you can see the screen. Hello? Screen is showing, right?
Yeah, screen is
Yeah,
visible.
Okay. So basically, this is our login interface. We have a login interface for customer and we have it for vendor. So in the customer login phase, we can log in using our email ID and password. So basically, this is our UI. Here we can add products. We can add to cart. We can continue the shopping, and here we can search products according to our need. So yeah, keyboard. Basically, it's faster. It's faster while we search with semantic data. So here we can sort. We can sort our products according to need. So this is achievable by using Apache Fuseki UIs. So this is basically, as I said earlier, a semantic server. And in this semantic server, uh, it's we upload the like we upload the TTL formats in RDF formats. We upload the triples in RDF formats. Excuse me. So these three triples that were uploaded are for product, service, and user. And when we excuse me. Yeah, when we search something, when we search like any for any product, for example, like smartwatch. So when we this response time is very fast as compared to normal normal data sets. So what happens here is when I search something, this interface, the backend of this website sends a SparkQL query to the Fuseki server, and from there it sends a response. So that's how the semantics is used for this project. So this is basically the introduction for our project and basically the functions that they do. So now I'm inviting my friend Rishi to speak about the front end and how he incorporated the front end for this project.
Thank you, Ali. Hi, my name is Rishi. I'm a part of this team in this semantic web project. My role is in our project. My role was to design the entire user experience and user interface for the platform. Because we had two different types of users, customers, and vendors. First, focused on making entry point simple. So I designed a clear login page where user can easily choose their role. This helps avoid confusion and makes the first interaction smooth. After that, I designed shopping interface so that user can easily browse projects like products. Search for specific items, filter by categories, or sort according to the price or rating. So, adding options like wishlist, shopping cart to make a platform feel familiar and convenient. Mm, Carting the cart opens as a pop-up so that user doesn't lose their place, which makes the experience faster and more comfortable. So then on the vendor side, I designed a dashboard that shows how important details like total sales, number of products, or stock availability. I also created screens where vendor can quickly add a new product or delete existing ones. So navigation was another important part of my role. So I built a clean sidebar that helps user move around system easily. I also made sure that design is responsive, so it works well both in computers and mobile phones. Throughout the design, I focused on keeping things visually consistent using simple color, clear typography, and clean layouts. So, and also I also added helpful feedback like error messages, empty stats, or button states, so user always know what's happening. So, another part of my work was making sure product information is structured properly with detail like name, category, price, rating, and description. Overall, my aim was to make the application feel simple and user friendly. I designed every screen keeping in mind that both customers and vendors should be able to use the platform without confusion. My focus was on clarity, easy of use, and consistent design, so every user has a smooth experience. Uh, Now I pass to my teammate Kushal, who designed the backend for this user interface and user experience.
So my name is Kushal, and in this project, my main responsibility was to build the backend and integrate our application with Apache Jana Fuseki, which is a semantic database. Instead of using a traditional SQL database, we worked with RDF data and SparkQL queries. So this approach allowed us to model data semantically using an ontology, which gives much more meaning and context to the relationships between data. So whenever the front end needed product related information, for example, like when a user performed a search, applied filters or like sorted products, the backend will send a SparkQL query to Fuseke. So SparkQL works similarly to SQL, but instead of returning rows and columns, it returns triples that represent structured relationships. And all the important operations such as searching by product name or description, filtering by category or specific vendor, sorting by price, popularity or rating, were executed directly inside Fuseki, not in JavaScript or the front end. So Fuseki processes the query and returns only the precise data that matches the criteria. This reduces the amount of logic needed on the front end and improves performance because we avoid fetching large data sets and filter them manually. So another key part of my work involved implementing vendor operations. So vendors could add new products, update product details, or delete products from the system. For this, I used SparkQL update queries, which allowed us to modify RDF triples. So directly in the ontology, for example, like adding a product, editing a product, or deleting product. And by using semantic technologies, our search and filtering became more intelligent and meaningful. So instead of treating data as static JSON, we leverage relationships defined in the ontology, making our application smarter and more scalable. So this is my role.
Hello, I'm Jagdish from own section, and this is a semantic project. And my role was I was responsible for managing the semantic data and maintaining the key server. I uploaded all the three TTL files, product, user, and service into key using name graphs. In the key UI, I manually executed various SparkQL queries such as searching, sorting, category filtering, and vendor-based queries to validate accurate backend data retrieval. Additionally, whenever the team added or updated products details through the vendor dashboard, I ensured data consistency by performing SparkQL insert and SparkQL delete operation in key server. This process maintained the synchronization between the application and semantic repository, ensuring reliable and structured data management. And this was my role, and I'm handing over the presentation to Russell for the testing of the entire program and the conclusion. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Razal. I hope I'm audible to everyone.
Yes, Razal, you're audible.
Okay, my role in this project was to test and verify that all the core features and to ensure that the semantic data was accurately reflected in the user interface. I systematically tested every major functionality, including customer and vendor login authentication, product search functionality, category-based product filtering. I also sorting options based on price and rating. Also adding products to the cart. I also had to test the vendor-specific actions such as adding, editing, and deleting products. What makes a project truly unique is that the searching and sorting processes are semantic. They're not just regular keyword filters or hard-coded lists. Instead, all the data is fetched dynamically from the Fuseki server using SparkQL queries. This ensures that the results are always based on the underlying RDF data, which gives us system flexibility, scalability, and data accuracy. After every change we made, whether it was adding a new product or updating an existing one, I verified the RDF ripples in Fuseki to make sure that they were updated correctly. And finally, I cross-checked the user interface with the semantic backend to ensure that everything displayed was consistent, meaningful, and technically correct. So in short, my focus was on ensuring reliability, semantic accuracy, and a seamless user experience throughout the system. And so to conclude, so our project was successfully demonstrate how an e-commerce platform can be enhanced through semantic web technologies by integrating RDF, SparkQL, and Apache Fuseki with a modern and user-friendly interface. We were able to bridge the gap between traditional web systems and intelligent data-driven architectures. So unlike conventional platforms where searching, sorting, and filtering rely on static databases or hardcode logic, our system performs these operations semantically. This means the results are generated through meaningful relationships defined in RDF triples and retrieved using SparkQL queries from the Fuseki knowledge base. So as a result, the platform doesn't just display data, it understands the context and relationships behind it. So this approach provides more accurate, scalable, and intelligent data handling, paving the way for the next generation of smart e-commerce websites built on semantic web principles. In a sense, our project highlights how combining knowledge representation with practical web development can lead to a more efficient, dynamic, and semantically aware user experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Razak. So basically, this is our project. I hope you guys are clear about what our project is. So basically, our whole objective is to incorporate semantic data and semantic procedures in a basic e-commerce website. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.